Good morning, Whittier. Today is Monday, May 18th, 2020. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. It's so great to start another week with you. Our national days today are National Visit a Relative today, National No Dirty Dishes today, and National Cheese Souffle Day. What a great day. Our Whittier weather is a high of 69, a low of 53, and our chance of precipitation is 10%. If you can get outside today, I would. I hear there's rain in the forecast for the rest of the week. There are 0 birthdays today for Whittier students and Whittier staff, but if somebody at home is having a birthday, please make sure that you tell them happy birthday today. And don't forget, we will have breakfast, lunch, and dinner ×2 served today at Whittier from 11 to 1. I need to be on here just to say, wow, I have lots of I wonders, good morning, and I have some apologies to make. So I will start with my I wonders. Yesterday, I visited lots of teachers. I visited lots of teachers in lots of places. I went to 3 states yesterday. I went to Pennsylvania, I went to West Virginia, and I went to Maryland. And so I began to wonder, where all of our teachers live. And then I only made it halfway through. So I only got to 50 houses yesterday. And I thought I would get to all 100. So that was kind of disappointing. And when I made it to those 50 houses, I drove 300 miles. What does that look like to plan a trip like that? What is 300 miles? How long did that take? Did I have enough gas? Mrs. Stewart, I was using so many math skills yesterday. All I could think about was you. Mrs. Stewart would be so proud of me. I had to plan. I had to use math. I had to use money skills to make sure I had enough gas and I had enough money to buy my gas. I had to use my time skills to make sure I had enough time to do everything I wanted to do. I had to use measurement skills. I had to talk about miles. Holy cow, I was so busy with math skills yesterday. But then I wonder where our teachers travel to from work. I wonder where you would like to visit if you could go on a trip, and I wonder how you would plan that. Send in your I wonder of where you'd like to visit. I can't wait to hear that from you. I also wondered what 300 miles looks like. So yesterday I only got halfway through the staff and I went 300 miles. What is 300 miles like? Well, if you go to Ocean City, Maryland for vacation, or if you've ever been there, that's like going to the beach and back in one day. The other thing is, it's like going around Whittier Lake 300 times. Can you imagine? Who would time you if you went around that 300 times? Would you have enough stamina and energy? Would you need food for that? How would you prepare for running around Whittier Lake 300 times? Can you even do that in a day? Holy cow. Okay, then I also wondered again, how many more miles do I need to go today? I can't wait to figure it out, but I'm going to finish those deliveries today. I also have some apologies I need to make today, and so my apologies go to, first and foremost, Mr. O'Hare. I'm going to own it. I spelled your name wrong, and so I will fix it. You've been my friend for 8 years, and I spelled your name wrong. So I'm going to fix that today, boys and girls. It's corrected right here. Check it out. Then I need to apologize to Mr. Wagaman because I was supposed to watch a video for him and get it out on Friday, and I did not get it done, and so I apologize that I made that mistake. The third person that I need to apologize to is Mr. Tolley. And Mr. Tolley, I apologize. I was having so many technical issues on Friday that I thought I put the right video in. So today, boys and girls, right after me is going to be Mr. Tolley. And I apologize so much. I just really don't like making mistakes. And so, boys and girls, when you make a mistake, I'm going to say, own it. Own it, be honest, be upfront, tell the person, say I'm sorry that I made a mistake, and let's move on. And so I'm hoping that Mr. O'Hare, Mr. Tolley, and Mr. Wagaman can forgive me today for the mistakes that I made and know that I'm going to try and do a better job this week. Boys and girls, I expect the same of you, and I know your parents do too. Mistakes happen, and that's all part of learning and growing. And I still, even as your old principal, am still learning and growing. And I would expect the same of you, your family, your teachers. And so thank you for letting me share that with you. And I'm going to say, take it away, Mr. Tolley.
Hi everybody, it's Mr. Tolley, your librarian, and I am so glad that I'm able to share with you some important and exciting things happening in library. First of all, I really miss every single one of you. You guys know you make me so happy in my job every day. And so a big thank you to all the kiddos who haven't forgotten about me and who are completing their library lessons in the media course in Schoology and just kind of messaging to say hi and catch up on what's going on. I have had some feedback that it's a little tricky to find the media course. So just as a reminder, you're going to click on the blue bar above your class page where it says courses, and then click on the link that says my courses. Library is in the media course. And so there you'll see I have lessons starting from March 30th all the way to now. And every week I will post a new lesson for you Monday mornings. I don't really have a deadline for my lessons, but I do for this week because we are voting for our Maryland Black-Eyed Susan this week. And there are so many of you guys that have voted. So a big thank you for those of you who have. And if you have not, you still have time. I will close voting Sunday, May 17th at 10 p.m. Then after that, I will be counting all of the votes to see in rank order which books got the most votes for our school. Then I'll send all the votes to Annapolis, and the committee will count all the votes from all over Maryland to find out which book won for the state of Maryland. And I'll make sure to announce those findings as soon as I am told about them. I have loved looking at all of your votes. Some of you have even shared with me why you chose the book you did, and some of you even shared with me the difficult job you had of narrowing it down to one book. Please remember that when you do vote, that you only vote for one book and that you vote only one time. That way we can make sure everybody's vote counts. Fourth and fifth graders, some of you were starting to read books on the graphic novel list and the fiction chapter book list. Those lists were, of course, not required. That was voluntary. But I wanted to make sure that you had the information to vote if you read 3 or more on either of those lists. You can find those also in the media course in Schoology. I have some more exciting news too. I have been so impressed by students sharing with me the learning that they're continuing to do in library. Many of you know that my motto for our library is to have this much fun and this much learning. And I have just been impressed by so many of you who've continued to do that even when you're home. The following students have been awarded a new award called the Library Reader Leader. And in Schoology, you will find that I will have awarded you a badge that has a little book as a superhero. He's so adorable. So the following students are going to receive this award for working hard in their media course. In pre-K, Zanaya G and Niam P. In kindergarten, we've got Carissa R. and Gwendolyn K. In first grade, Bella S. and Bennett B. In second grade, Justin S. and Fabian O. In third grade, Reagan L. and Maybelline H. Fourth grade, Reese S. and Audrey M. And fifth grade, Autumn M. and PJ K. Thank you guys so much for putting in extra effort, and I will be on in the next couple of weeks to share even more students who have been awarded this special badge. I lastly wanted to say that I know that we finished our Maryland Black-Eyed Susans, but that doesn't mean library is done. So just to keep things kind of fun, I know that we won't be able to return to our physical library. And so the next few lessons are going to be bringing the library to you. I know some of you could really use some new reading material. And there's this rumor that maybe I have made myself into a Bitmoji. I know you're going to want to check this out. So make sure that you stop by the library media course and have some fun with me every week. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you for continuing to make library the biggest classroom in our virtual school. And I'll see you soon for some updates on our Maryland Black-Eyed Susan voting. Have a great day, you guys.
Thanks, Mr. Tolley. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's all the announcements for today. Standard Whittier time is 8:55. Have a marvelous Monday.